One of Britain's most colourful and straight-talking pop stars, Boy George, performing and chatting right after this.
Ruled the charts in the 80s. He's an award-winning pop star, a style icon, top club DJ. Quite impressive, really. He is, of course, the wonderfully talented Boy George.
Come a chameleon. You come and go, you come and go. Do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to make me cry? I would give everything I own just to have you.
And here he is now. They're arguing about when they first met. Boy George was your first
interview.
Yes, I remember.
And it was about 1984,
about
I suppose,
82, 83.
Yeah.
Because I saw Dame Edna and she was claiming that she started you off, and I was like, that was me.
No, definitely. In Australia, I think, wasn't it?
Did I terrify you?
You were quite scary at the time, yeah. But I mean, but you terrified the world at that stage because everyone's going, "Whoa,
It wasn't
who's this?
deliberate.
What is
it was
this?"
just sort of happened.
Are you less scary now?
I've never really been scary. You know what I mean? I'm actually going to see Kid Jensen today, and he was another one of my first ever proper radio, and he was also very scared of me. I think he is now, but I remember sort of being
Well, you've always been very, you know, sort of outspoken. You speak your mind, really say it for effect, and damn the consequences.
The problem with me is that I say what I'm thinking before I think about it.
Yeah. And have you
very
changed?
wittily.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Last year, my motto was less talking, more singing. Yeah, because I think what happens is that, you know, because the thing is I am good at chatting, and it kind of does cloud what I do.
Yeah.
And suddenly you become funny old bitchy bloke in a hat that slags everyone off. And I got to a point last year where I was sort of reading all these things about, you know, I thought, who cares what I think about this, that and the other? You know, it's got nothing to do with what I do.
Yes.
So part of the reason of me going back on the road is to remind people that actually
You're a singer.
There's a wonderful
I'm a
voice
musician
in
and
there.
a singer,
Yeah.
and not just a bitchy old queen in a hat.
But you have been able to make up with people you were bitchy to.
Yeah, actually, because I had a big fallout with Elton.
Yeah.
And I made up with him, and he was very sweet.
Hang
very
on, let's
sweet.
just check this out. You called him a humorless grand old dame.
One down, about 35 to go.
All right.
And I made up with Elton,
Yeah.
and I made up with Girls Aloud.
Sarah Harding.
I saw Sarah in Moscow, and she jumped on me in the lift.
Ooh.
Said, "You were rude about me," and I was like, "I was."
And
And
she
she
said
dragged
you
me
were
off for a
sorry?
drink. No, I didn't say I was sorry.
Right.
She just said, because they were rude about me as well. That was so pathetic, isn't it?
Well, it does sound a bit... It sounds like it's taken up a lot of time and
It
effort.
does, yeah, it is really pathetic.
What about Madonna? Have you made up with Madonna yet?
No, but if you're watching Madonna, I love you.
Kylie?
Kylie, I've always got on
No
with Kylie.
problem with Kylie.
No, I made clothes for her last show, for her last tour.
You physically made
I
the
physically
clothes?
made the trousers, yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And this was one of your jackets? as
Yes,
well?
one of my jackets, yes. Kylie's were a little bit more because she got all these lovely jewels from Swarovski. I kept a few.
Of
Yes.
course.
Like, buckets of them came.
Well, the great thing about Kylie's, you don't need very much material at all, really. You could make
Oh,
it out
no,
of a
she
little
wanted
bit
those
like that.
diamonds everywhere.
Oh, really?
And why not? So you're a dress designer, a DJ, a musician, a singer, and
I'm always looking for ways to kind of express my creativity, you know, because pop music has become quite limited, you know, over the past few years. It's sort of, you know, now we've got things like Amy Winehouse, bit of feeling coming back. It just feels like a good time to sing again.
Well, you're going to sing at the end of the show, in a couple of minutes, you're going to do a gospel number, which
Yeah.
we will all have in our heads for the rest of the day, and it's great. So is that the sort of... Is that what it is? You know, sort of a little bit simpler?
Well, I mean, my shows have never really been about kind of, you know, dancers and explosions. You get the look, but
Yeah.
it's really about the songs,
Yeah.
you know. I can't afford those kind of shows at the moment.
Will you do the classics? And will you...
Yeah, we do all the hits, and, you know, it's not a self-indulgent show, but it's not a nostalgia show. So it's not like... Because I did that about 10 years ago, I did a thing with Culture Club where we went with ABC. It was great, but only once. We did it the second time and it was not so good.
So this is... Sorry to interrupt you. This is January the 23rd, you start at
Yeah.
the Shaw Theatre here in London.
2 days.
2 whole days there.
No,
it's in 2 days' time.
God, it
My mum's
is too,
birthday
isn't
I
it?
start on.
Oh, yeah,
23rd.
really?
Yeah.
And then you're there for 5 days.
5 days and I'm off around the country.
Fantastic. You haven't done that for a long time.
No, and it's amazing because you live in London, you think London's the only place, and you suddenly find out you're sold out here, there, and
Well,
everywhere.
it's a mistake that it's a mistake that people can often make. And as you are going out on the road, then does it make you nervous? Are you suddenly putting yourself back up front again?
No, because I think that I actually, funnily enough, express myself much better when I'm on stage.
Yeah.
You know, I've only realised that recently.
What about an album?
That'll come, you know, once I've kind of, you know, just got out there and repaired my reputation.
Reminded people of your reputation.
Yeah, but I've been doing lots of press and stuff around the country, and there's a lot of goodwill. People are actually, you forget, you forget.
So is this just getting older, thinking, I've got to start, I'm really getting older, I've got to calm down, I've got to relax more, I've got to be nicer?
I think I've been calm for a long time. My timing is always terrible.
Yeah.
This is the thing with me. I've just got really bad timing.
But growing up with wisdom, you think you're slowly getting there?
Yeah, I've decided that, yes, I'd like to stay out of trouble.
Oh, what a good idea. Yes, what a good idea.
And what about your mum's book? Because she had a book out last summer. What did you think of that?
Well, I actually did the foreword, and obviously it was, I wasn't going to slag it off.
Sure.
But it was quite interesting because, obviously she's my mum, so I thought I knew everything.
Yeah.
And, watching, there was a documentary made in Ireland, and that was heartbreaking to watch. It was just like... Because, they tend to focus on only the miserable bits. And I was like, well, we were happy some of the time. So, it was quite sort of compelling and upsetting to read.
Well, it's lovely to see you in this up and happy mood. Would you sing for us?
I will do.
George, thank you very much
Get
indeed.
yourself ready.
Nice to see
Love
you.
to see you, darling.
Thank you. Take your cup with you. Okay.
Well, that is it for today, except, of course, Boy George is singing for us. Tomorrow we've got chef Rosemary Schrager and etiquette expert Liz Brewer revealing the secrets of turning ladettes into ladies. But now, here is Boy George.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little soul of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little soul of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little soul of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little heart of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little heart of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little heart of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little soul of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. I'll take this little soul of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. This little soul of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it
Monday afternoon here on ITV1 with David Dickinson and more Real Deals here at 2. Alan Titchmarsh follows him at 3, and later it's your daily dose of the Royal Today at 4 o'clock.